This segment is sponsored by Petland.
Welcome back. I'm joined by Ron from Petland. Ron, we're talking about how sometimes we might unintentionally train our cats or dogs to do bad things.
Yeah, it's a funny thing. I learned about this a long time ago when I first had that first dog, and the doorbell rang, and we opened it up, and our dog was going berserk, and we picked him up. And somebody goes, "Stop picking up your dog when your dog is barking and going crazy." And I go, "Well, what am I supposed to do?" kind of a thing. "Well, you figure that out, but right now you just encouraged your dog to bark." And I went, "Oh, that makes so much sense. Dog barks, I pick him up, dog thinks life is beautiful. I'm going to bark more to get that attention." So what you want to do is find out all those bad behaviors. What do you do when you're reacting to what the dog is? And then try to back everything up a couple of steps and go, okay, next time, this is what I'm going to do. Bottom line there is when you give your dogs attention, when they're doing bad behaviors, you're encouraging the bad behaviors. So you want to stop doing that. Inconsistency in your training is so critical. We don't speak bark, they don't speak English, but we can give them positive reinforcement. And the best three ways of doing it is a treat. So when they're doing good behaviors, give them a treat. When they're doing good behaviors, give them a scratch around the jowl kind of a thing. And then when they're doing good behaviors, you go, "Oh, good dog, good dog." And if you want to do the triple threat, give all three of them at the same time. And your dog's going to go, "Wow, that's good." But they don't learn it on the first one. And you do it again, they didn't learn it on the second one. It's like the 5th to 10th one, when you consistently show them that, that's when they start putting, 1 and 2 together. Like, wait, if I do this, you do that, I'm going to do this more often. Potty training is the same way. When they're going out, give them one of the, like a treat while they're pottying. You can't wait 5 seconds. You got to give it to them while they're doing it. Lack of exercise is another one. Hey, what do we do when we don't have enough exercise? We get anxious, we get tight, we lash out, all that kind of stuff. Dogs do the same thing. They start barking, they start doing circles, they start doing crazy things around the house. Get your dog some exercise. Not socializing your dog when they're young. Hey, that's one of those things. If they don't know how to operate, you have to parent them. If they don't know how to operate around other dogs, they're going to do what they're intentionally or what they're normally going to do, and they're going to bark and say, "You're in my territory, you shouldn't be here." And then using harsh discipline is kind of a funny one where you're like, wait, what am I supposed to do? Well, what you don't do, don't hit your dog, don't yell at your dog, don't do any of those, because you're going to cause all sorts of other things. And then bottom line, make sure you encourage those good behaviors.
Thank you so much, Ron. We really appreciate it. Now, if you have questions for Ron, you can give him a call at the number on your screen. That number is 319-535-4206. And as always, this segment is sponsored by Petland.